The history of Netflix is one of the most fascinating tales of innovation, survival, and hubris. But here's the twist. It almost never happened. Picture this: 1997. The internet is still dial-up. Blockbuster rules the video rental world, and two guys named Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph are scribbling business ideas in a notebook. Their goal? To build the next Amazon, but for something. They brainstormed selling dog food, custom baseball bats, even personalized surfboards. Reed shot down every idea. Why? He wanted a subscription model, something people would pay for repeatedly. Then, a light bulb moment. Reed had just been hit with a $40 late fee from Blockbuster. Again, he hated late fees, hated the hassle of returning tapes. What if you could rent movies by mail? But VHS tapes were bulky, expensive to ship, and fragile. Dead end. Until Reed read about DVDs, a new slim disc format from Japan. Smaller, cheaper, perfect for mailing. Neither Reed nor Mark had ever seen a DVD, but they bet everything on this unproven tech. They maxed out credit cards, bought every DVD in existence, all 800 titles, and launched Netflix.com in 1998. Chaos followed. On launch day, their website crashed in 15 minutes. They sprinted to buy more servers, ran out of shipping boxes, and manually emailed order confirmations. But by day's end, they had 137 orders. A shaky start, but hope. Then, disaster. Customers weren't renting DVDs, they were buying them. Netflix's profit margins were crumbling. Desperate, they struck a deal with Amazon. "We'll send you DVD buyers if you promote our rentals." Amazon agreed, but sent no traffic back. Meanwhile, Blockbuster, the $6 billion giant, laughed Netflix out of the room. In 2000, Reed pitched Blockbuster's CEO. "Buy us for $50 million. The CEO smirked. $50 million for a tiny mail-order DVD startup? Blockbuster didn't just say no, they didn't even counter. It was a humiliating blow. Netflix was burning cash, hemorrhaging employees, and facing the dot-com crash. But then, Mark had an idea on a jog. What if we kill late fees? Not just that. A subscription model. Pay $20 a month. Keep 4 DVDs at a time, swap them whenever. No due dates, no penalties. Blockbuster's Achilles' heel was their $800 million a year late fee empire. Netflix's new model was a grenade. Subscriptions skyrocketed. By 2002, Netflix went public. By 2007, they did the unthinkable. Streaming. Not as a replacement for DVDs, but as a free bonus. Critics called it a gimmick. But Reed saw the future. By 2010, Blockbuster was bankrupt. Netflix? Worth billions. But here's where the story twists. Netflix's success bred arrogance. In 2011, Reed split Netflix into 2 services. Netflix for streaming and Quickster for DVDs. Prices doubled overnight. Subscribers revolted. SNL mocked them. Netflix lost 1 million users in weeks. Reed apologized, killed Quickster, but the damage was done. Then, another gamble. Original content. House of Cards cost $100 million. A reckless bet until it became a global phenomenon. For a decade, Netflix ruled streaming. But by 2022, the cracks showed. Disney+, HBO Max, Apple TV, every studio pulled their content to launch rival services. Netflix's library shrank. Subscribers plateaued. Their stock cratered. To survive, Netflix cracked down on password sharing, raised prices, and introduced ads. Sound familiar? It's Blockbuster's late fees all over again, squeezing customers instead of innovating. Now, Netflix faces a new enemy, TikTok. Why binge a show when you can scroll endless 30-second clips? Why pay $15 a month when YouTube's algorithm hooks you for free? Netflix is spending $17 billion a year on content, but hits like Squid Game are rare. Meanwhile, the last Blockbuster store, yes, one still exists, is a meme. The irony? If Netflix fails, Blockbuster might outlive them. Before we close, if you've made it this far, you're clearly a fellow story addict. Want more deep dives into the wildest business sagas, tech wars, and corporate drama? Smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. You won't miss a single episode. Now, over to you. Netflix once toppled Blockbuster by betting on the future. But today, with streaming fatigue, price hikes, and TikTok's rise, do you think Netflix can reinvent itself again? Or is this the beginning of the end? Drop your take in the comments. Let's debate.